Thank you for helping me hit 50 subscribers. I started this channel so one day I could buy an SL 500 Mercedes-Benz car. That's why I do this stuff. So basically, people are talking about Joe Rogan versus Mark Cuban versus RFK, and I feel like that's very specific in its nature and in its scope. I say we pull back a little bit and we look at it more as Joe Rogan, the only guy who can talk about things with RFK. Once the things are brought out, then it matters the most because Joe Rogan's voice carries the most weight. When Joe Rogan starts complaining with the number one environmental lawyer in the States, yes, it's going to cause some shockwaves. When the number one guy is running for the president of the United States and he is questioning the full science establishment and scientism and that religion as a whole, yes, there will be some waves. Will there ever be a resolution or a debate? No. Why not? Because the leftists' religion is compliance. And it's a formative tenet to be a leftist and a liberal is to be super anti-traditional and give more power to the government and to the authorities, and always ask the stupid question of where are the studies. So Joe Rogan and people thinking that, oh, there's going to be a debate, that's just the cutest thing ever. They'll never debate. How do I know this? Because Neil deGrasse Tyson, that slob, went on to Patrick Bet-David a few months back and said that he doesn't even believe in debating and that he doesn't think that the science that's saving so many millions of people's lives is worthy of getting in the ring and getting involved with someone who's a great debater. So these people know what they're doing. And scientism is stupid. Science is anything but science, really. And you really have to think about that with nuance, that they're giving you a lot of narratives in science, and it's way more narrative oriented than actual science oriented, like evolution. I don't believe in evolution, and I don't believe there's a missing link. If there was a missing link, the first thing they would be looking for is that to control man more. So the one thing that we have to think about is that now that Biden is older and more screwing up in things as the days unravel, you have RFK in there. Now he might be a plant from the left to scare guys like Gavin Newsom and other players into submission, but it's a weird thing that he's talking about stuff that we know is super taboo, and that he's just saying like what the science is. But the left and these people, they want nothing to do with getting to the bottom of things. They want to keep a narrative going. So maybe you notice that, maybe you felt that, maybe you don't. Maybe you'll notice this more as time goes on, but scientism and the House of Science is supposed to be truth overall, and that ideas are constantly battled out, and there's clarity of lack of ego, but that's exactly what this isn't. And people like Fauci are probably scared, and people know what's been done to them, and they're pissed. And the fact that this is being brought up like almost 2 to 3 years later, and that people are still upset, and that it has the ability to garnish this much attention is one thing. Also, I want to say that the fact that they're saying that people are harassing Dr. Hotez like a Q thing, that's also hella interesting too, because they hate this idea of platforming, and they hate the idea of debating, and they would much rather not give up the grip on shaming people into submission, because that's the number one leftist trick. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.